Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and today's starter, Edward Cabrera.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Alec Thomas now. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Stowers makes the grab, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Cabrera certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Outside with a breaking ball.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Corbin Carroll stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he
fires over to first. And the inning is over. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Zach Gallen.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Left field. Gurriel makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Xavier Edwards.
And Boo, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
That one lined to the left field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Hey. Man at first, 1 away. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one not close, and the count's even at 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor snags it, out number 2.
Batting for the third baseman,
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Myers, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
batting fifth, the first baseman,
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 2-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Naylor. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Mountcastle puts it away, and there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball. He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's the strike. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
Next to hit, Griffin Conant. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Next offering down in the dirt. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air. He's got it, and there's two away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. And that drops in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Cabrera back to work. That misses.
Ball
1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball is outside. The 1-0. Gurriel gets a piece. Runner at first with no outs here. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off, and it's fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
And now Alec Thomas. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And a
2 balls,
curve misses
1 strike.
outside. That missed by a
3 balls,
lot.
1
And now
strike.
3-1. Ketel Marte would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. And that one ripped to left. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first
1-0.
pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball,
Tying
1 strike.
run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside
Ball 2.
low, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2-2 now. Got it! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And that one missing low. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kyle Stowers digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball.
up next for the Marlins.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He popped out his first time. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
the count.
Ow!
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually
That's
make
a
it
ball.
work in a game.
Ground ball right
That ball's
side
foul.
and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. All set for the start of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Carter makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Singy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. Suarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
That one outside, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Dane Myers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, first base,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled his first time. Mountcastle, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one fouled off. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
That's ball
misses. It's 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside,
Inside,
and you're
ball 1.
really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
2
ball.
balls,
Try
2
to go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Two outs. And that's
Nope,
outside.
Outside.
That's to third. Steps on the bag for the force, and he gets back to the bag to end the inning. Bad throw doesn't cost them. One left for Miami, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left. Jump throw across his body, and he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Caught looking his first time up. And a strike in there. Moreno stands at first with 1 out. Gurriel gets a piece. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. And down on strikes he goes, making 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. So all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Perdomo stands in now and watches strike one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, 2 outs. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the DH, Griffin Conine.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Misses inside. The count now 2-2. In the air out to center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lopez, the next to hit, takes outside. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball inside. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that is cut on and missed. 3-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Cut on and lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air on the infield, Naylor. And that is that.
I'm moving like a fireball flash in your universe. Gonna go hard over the finish line. I'll be the first. Hey, hey, hey! I like it.
New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Cabrera back to work. Right side, hard hit. Mountcastle steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Edward Cabrera done for the night. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. New pitcher on now, Dustin May.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Josh Naylor now at the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I got one
Man,
ball, one strike.
that was pretty gross right there.
Two down, nobody on. In there. And so now 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That one inside, look out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
May fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Carter makes the play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks 1.
You ain't never been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my hand.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
You think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's in the...
That one missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out
One
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
No. I'm about to ball out James. I'm about to shoot like still. I'm about to call out Pablo. I'm about to score like Nado. No. Yeah. I'm a classy rapper. Why just one? Bless the booth for the eats I got.
The pitch. Off the
Ball
mark
1.
there. And that is
Ball 1,
ball
no
1.
strike.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2.
That one off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The other way, and that's just foul. May delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Dustin May gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Nardi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Pavin Smith.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nardi, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He's 2 for 2. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Morahone warming up as well. And a ball evens the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The pitch. That one in there across the letters. Action in the pen down there. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez also throwing. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. There's a strike. And that is downstairs. 1-1. There's a strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So digging in, Victor Mesa Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind. Can't rewind.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Gurriel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out to short, Lopez. Throws across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And the tying run is on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Alec Thomas.
Ball, that's outside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's too high.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offering is down low.
Well, first base is open, but there's plenty of power waiting on deck, Boog. Tough spot for the pitcher, especially with this count.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Breaking ball through there for a strike. So the tying run at second. That's in there. And that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Brash won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Ronnie Enriquez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. And delivers outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Josh Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
So they're all loaded up. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, and they trail it here 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the game, number 42. He's in at shortstop. Now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Foul ball. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. On the ground to short, boots it, still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery, wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty, and now for the Marlins, Evan Carter. There's the strike. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and that chance handled. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Right now, can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No timeouts, so the time's now. This is my house, I'ma show you what I'm about. 'Cause ain't no doubt that I'ma rise now. Like a rocket, no way.
We go to the 9th. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Enriquez back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
He's 2 outs away. Pavin Smith digs in now. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
I told y'all and I showed y'all. Then I drove out. Got me like the doors off. I ran out of proper. Nose me on my nose off. You hold me on this and so long. So I was testing them, cut his shoulders off. Much faster than a cut off. Be riding them, cut his tail off. One mic dingo floss. 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight a cold charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Carter done told you. You think